Pre-game rituals getting loose well before we're underway. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for the Knicks, Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the one spot. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here is Daniels. To the inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. And Hart has it in the corner. Back to Brunson. And that one is off. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Porzingis. Picks it out to Johnson. Pocket 6. Fires from 18. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And the Knicks miss again. And the Hawks with possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Porzingis, here we go. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blockers.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, John, thanks for the update. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And the first one drops. In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
Yabusele, he's checked in for OG Anunoby.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Hart outside. Towns sets the pick for Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. New York, no good that time either.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here is Daniels. Down low, here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. On the free throw, no good. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Here's Yabusele. Towns for three. It's good from long range.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Young passes to Porzingis over Brunson, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Porzingis has got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Hart. Still scoreless. Yabusele kicks to Towns. On deep, Brunson. Johnson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Rizachet, defended by Hart. To the paint, here's Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 7.
Kristaps Porzingis, with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Some nice passing by New York here. Clarkson passes to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Outside, Towns. Offline with his 3. Daniels against Clarkson. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Out to Bridges. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Knicks ball.
Here's McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Newell out there with Okongwu. And it's Young, and it's Kennard in at the 2. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Clarkson outside. Robinson dishes to Clarkson. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Young finds Okongwu. Now, here is Young, defended by McBride. Young pass to Alexander-Walker. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Knicks trail by 10. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For New York, Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson, and Anunoby subbed in for Clarkson. And then for Atlanta, Reza Shea is coming in for Alexander Walker, and Daniels subbed in for Kennard. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, outside Towns. On the wing, Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. McBride finds Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Kevin, back to you.
A good partnership. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. So it's the Knicks now, after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Towns. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Mr. Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
The kick out to Young. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
For 3, Bridges. Rebound, Atlanta.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years. Loading up for a title run. And they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
Here's McBride. Outside, Towns. Misses the 3. The Hawks leading by 13. A minute 20 left in the first half. And Young, here we go. The shot that time, not on target. Towns with the defensive effort. Anunoby in the corner. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Back to McBride. New York moving it around. Towns, a screen on Young. Back to Yabusele. And the Knicks miss again. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And it's Reza Shea missing. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Bridges passes to McBride. Yabusele, a screen on Daniels. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
To stop the drought, it's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to 11, and the bucket from Brunson.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson, just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
Here's Reza Shea. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Atlanta leading by 11. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Young up top, defended by Towns. Poked away, stolen by Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Puts it up from 12. That one doesn't drop. The Hawks shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Pass to Rizichet. Here's Young. Now Daniels. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Rizichet. Defended by Hart. Pocket 2. Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Hart.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Bridges outside. Towns in the corner. And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
No good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 9. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Back to you guys.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Rizichet. Johnson with a screen on Hart. Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. Hart outside. Anunoby kicks to Towns. On the wing, Bridges. Hart outside. 4 on the shot clock. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for New York. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. Johnson outside. Daniels inside the line. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Outside, Towns. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Rizachet. Brunson scanning the floor. Over Daniels. Brunson, no good. The Hawks leading by 5. And Porzingis, here we go. Stolen by Yabusele. He lobs it up. That's tipped. And now here comes Daniels, leading the break. Rizachet sets the screen for Daniels. And that one's good, Rizachet.
Well, Rizachet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Daniels against Brunson. Yabusele in the corner. No good on the 3. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brunson fires from way outside. And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Newell. Young is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Nakia Alexander-Walker. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. Home in the paint. Now, here's Clarkson. 5 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes. Clarkson's got his first basket.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson. Getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Here's Kennard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Robinson a screen on Kennard. Pass to McBride. Anunoby has the open look. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Kennard against Towns. And here's Young from the arc. Sinks the triple. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
And just good at staying under control. Even when Young is under duress, he just keeps his composure.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Clarkson. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. So for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu. Jalen Johnson comes in for Newell. Zachary Rizachet's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Luke Kennard.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
Young against Brunson. Anunoby kicks to Hart.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
First platoon foul. First team foul. Josh Hart at the line. He'll shoot 3.
And he hits the first of 3.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size, that is Josh Hart.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Now Young. Johnson with a screen on Brunson. Johnson outside. Johnson double teamed. Porzingis. Rebounded by Towns.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Brunson with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Hart outside. The 3 is off.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Young outside. Here's Johnson from deep. Rebounded by Anunoby. Shoots the 3. Oh, Brunson sticks it to the D.
Boy, that's quality defense. Jalen Brunson just keeps his composure and focus.
Johnson with a screen on Brunson. Now Johnson. Now Young. Here's Rizachet. He's guarded by Anunoby. Trae Young. Rebounded by Towns.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Hart outside. Brunson against Young. That shot no good. The Hawks leading by 6. Left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson with a screen on Brunson. Here's Porzingis. Now Young puts up the 3. Oh, the dunk!
Don't sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Towns. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Bridges outside Anunoby. Rizachet with the steal. Now Johnson. The shot is good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Young inside. Brunson covering. And Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First personal. First team foul.
Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Hawks lead 33-26.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.